Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood, for the time between the seconds, live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world, live.
Yeah!
You are not worthy.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are! Now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them! My lord?
Methinks he's found the quarry he seek. Oh my god, there's so many people. Are you looking at the sea snake? Dumbin Weasel. 'Tis naught that will not heal with time. Really, Dorman Weasel? Really? This is not the time nor the place. I actually will deal with you, simply because you had to have the gall to attack me after that. That's what you get. It's alright. Here, have some water. Is that everyone? I wonder where Elise is. No, not you. Not you, Elise. I don't think we were followed. God, I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I'm heartily glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alfino. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan, and how you of all people had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Bum 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 bum. Right, everyone ready? And there's our ether current. Issei is beside himself with emotion. All the little angels. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You've no idea what this meant for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Oh, right. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. Do-do-do. Really, we're quite lucky that the thing that he wants is everyone to rebel, so that he has a bit more fun. If that man had even an iota of focus on trouncing us, well, you've seen how it went so far. How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologise to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new Primal Slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time with whom I was privileged to share a room.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Oh, there's lots of people to talk to. Speak to your comrades.
Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked upon his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again. And no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add.
I will be travelling to the Azim Steppe, Alexander. I found Lord Hyan once before, and I am confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was me whom he put the question of Doma's... It was me whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver to him our people's reply. I wonder what kind of man Hyan is. From what I've heard, he's about the same age as me. Then again, so is Fordola. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known. But unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know. I don't know why. Maybe if I understand that, it will help me understand a lot of other things. And who's our last person? In the meantime, how shall I occupy myself? The beloved king's returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Sharlayan or Ul'dah, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as Lord Hyan intrigues us, Alex, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There is also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kagane, dealing with this troublesome Aetherite. I could go on, but you understand. Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for Azim Steppe at once. Or the Azim Steppe.
You'll be joining us, Alexander? Course!
Oh God! I forgot that it was on the auto. We will be refraining from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devoting our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. And I'll read that last bit that I missed after we've done this. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many miles to travel before we reach Reunion. Wait, don't leave yet! Is the kingdom's freedom? This is my favourite part of the Rebellion song. Mother's cry is another mother's sorrow. There was another day long. Here, take this on the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we could do for you after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom, so don't keep us waiting too long. The persimmon leaf sushi, one of the many varieties of the Hingan dish sushi. This iteration consists of sweet vinegared rice, topped with fish pressed into a narrow rectangle, and finally wrapped in a green persimmon leaf. The teeth both soak the land that they love. Ether current, all the little angels complete. Bum 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 bum. Ooh. Oh, this worries me. Meanwhile, in the keep of Doma Castle.